So though we're talking about this from the aspect of where Paul's driving this into this husband and wife relationship, he's not saying that if you're not married, if you're single, that there's some kind of a devaluation beneath this order. I mean, of course he isn't, because Paul was single. You know who else was single? Jesus. And so if I could just talk to single people, which we have a lot, like, y'all are good. Chill a little bit. Embrace the stage that God has put you in and recognize that it's not lesser than. I have to do this all the time to people. There's some belief that has seeped in that until I actually get married or I meet the person of my dreams or whatever, I'll never be able to be fully who I'm supposed to be. No. God has designed you. He is working to create you. He is working to all these sort of things. And your life is not on hold until you can find the perfect soulmate or whatever. He has good works for you. Paul goes, he pushes this further, just in case we're wondering. And he says in 1 Corinthians 7 through 9, he says, "For I wish that all men were even as myself, single and celibate. But each one has his own gift from God." He's calling it a gift. One in this manner and one in that. "But I say to the unmarried and to the widows, it is good for them to remain even as I am. But if they cannot exercise self-control, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn with passion." I mean, Paul's given an invitation here which is very counter to the modern Western Christian culture, where they've made everything about relationships and couples and all of that sort of stuff. And it's because those are in a mess right now. I mean, and we really need a lot of help in that area. And so because of that, we've moved all the way over here, and that's primarily what you hear. But Paul is saying, like, if you're good, stay good. Now, if you're married, this isn't an invitation to be single again. You may be disappointed to hear that. Right? Because marriage is hard. And so I just feel the need to validate your singleness, to put value on that, that Paul and Jesus doesn't devalue you as a person, and that there is not a waiting period until you get your person or whatever, that you can be used and the Lord can use your life and you can go, no. That is anti to everything that's written in here. And so as we're spending the rest of this time talking about husbands and wives in particular, some of you may go, yeah, boy, I am really going to embrace this singleness. And some of you might say, actually, no, I think this is something the Lord has for me. And either one is great. But it needs to come under the alignment of the cross. And it needs to come under the alignment of Jesus. And it needs to be always worked out with fear and trembling. But I can't tell you how many people that I sit with that feel less than because they don't have a spouse. And that's just rubbish. It's not true. Amen. And the Lord wants to use you right now. And he wants to take your life and he wants to use that. And he calls it a gift.
Hey y'all, thanks so much for checking out this clip. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope the Lord uses it to speak to you on your journey. If you want to see the full sermon, you can click on our YouTube page. You can go to our website, franklinvineyard.com, for this sermon and for all the other things that are happening in our community. Otherwise, stay tuned and we'll see you soon.